At 17 years old, as a young student entering Clarke as a freshman, I needed confidence coming up from South Georgia, Moultrie, Georgia. And I recall getting out of the cotton field the day before and then taking the Trailway bus the next morning to get to Clarke. I was intended to study home economics and to major in home economics and go back and teach in the local high school. But I liked chemistry so much, freshman chemistry, which was required for the home economics major, that I changed my major to chemistry after Dr. Spriggs got here. Dr. Spriggs came to Clarke in about February, the second semester, February 1955. So here, very shortly after arriving at Clarke, I was surrounded by some wonderful counselors and mentors who knew about my background. And first, Dr. Dean Hamilton, the recruiter, knew me, and I was introduced to Miss Dalton. She was Miss Dalton then, and then Dr. Spriggs. When I was approached and asked to run for election to be Miss Clarke, I said, who, me? I was very surprised, and I was inclined to say no, because I didn't think that my family could provide the money for me to buy my clothes and to get me ready for the coronation ceremony and I wasn't one to hang around with the football players either, because you know that you were to be their queen, you know? And I didn't see myself as queenly. I didn't see myself as, and I had looked at pictures of former Miss Clarkes, and I said, no, I'm not one of them. They were so poised and royal-like. So I ran, and I was selected to be Miss Clarke. And then a lady named Mary Ecton in the registrar's office said, I'll make your clothes. So she made my gown for the coronation ceremony, and she made a beautiful red dress for me to wear for some of the other special events. So I had my support network there encouraging me through this moment of doubt. Every facet of my life is sort of like a chapter in the same book. Each career was breaking down barriers and being a pioneer. You got to break through the door in governance, in the boardroom, or you got to break through the door in higher education leadership positions, or you got to get in the door and excel in foundation executives. So how many more chapters in that book? I hate to say it, I think there are many more chapters. Even though I've gone on to be a successful university president, a successful research chemist, a successful foundation executive, successful corporate board member, and expert in governance, even though I've traveled the world and enjoyed it very much, and I still do a lot of traveling, I don't forget the people who loved me first. And that's the connection I make with Clarke College.